7:51, old Majestic Wines there. Go on, Majestic. Right, Shebahn.
Wines. Very good.
Shebahn is back.
Hello there. Yes, and tonight it's the return of the Premier League. It's live on talkSPORT. You've got a relegation battle tonight. Of course, West Ham take on Wolves at 8 o'clock. And coming up for you on Sunday, Spurs fans, your new manager, Roberto De Zerbi, takes charge of his first game away to Sunderland. Tough start there, Ray, isn't it? Sunderland have been great all season.
They just dropped off a little bit. I know they had that brilliant result against Newcastle, but they've had an absolute fantastic season. They really have. Everybody thought, they might be in a relegation battle, but they deserve to be where they are at the moment, where they're at the table, above Newcastle, 11th place, which, you asked any Sunderland fan, if you come fourth and bottom, they've had a good season. So to be where they are, made some really good signings. The recruitment's been brilliant for them. The fans have really enjoyed it as well, and they've been really good at home. So it's a tough game for Spurs, but this is, will they get a bounce off De Zerbi coming in? We'll have to wait and see. This is a big game. They can't afford to lose this one.
No.
They can get a draw up in Sunderland. It'd be a decent.
Wolves beat them up there 3-0, didn't they?
Well, if West Ham win tonight, Spurs are in at the bottom three.
Yeah.
So
well, it's all on West Ham tonight. All eyes will be on that. All the Leeds they'll be watching it. Leeds fans, Forest fans, Tottenham fans will be watching it and hoping that Wolves can do them all a favour. But if West Ham can get the result, it puts all the pressure back onto the three teams above them.
Yeah, if you're watching on the smart TV,
I can't imagine Spurs.
Will they get a point to Sunderland? I think they might grind out a point.
They could.
I think West Ham's a hard game. Wolves are playing with no pressure. Yeah. But Sunderland, as you say, Ray, rightly say, they've dropped off a little bit. Would they take a point, or do they need 3 Spurs?
Yeah, they need to win. They need to start winning.
Well, you need to win your home games. I mean, don't lose away from home and try and get something out of a game. And all the Sunderland fans will be right up for it because they'll be looking, where can we finish this season? But if they can win with other results go against them, they can get into like top 8 maybe. So there's an outside chance really of a European place, isn't there?
There's
it should be amazing for the club.
Videos going around on social media of Roberto De Zerbi having his first kind of open training session, and it was filmed and put up on the Spurs social media channels. If you're watching on the smart TV, you'll see some of these clips coming up. He looks very possession based. He's telling them to enjoy being with the ball. Very positive. How important was it for him to have that 10-day window before the return of the Premier League? And do you think that can rub off on the players quickly?
You'd hope so. I think it's all right tactically at this. I'm talking about the time of the year now. This is crucial. And I just feel he needs a reaction. He needs to, man to man, say, what do you want to do next year? Do you want to go and play at Anfield, Old Trafford, the Emirates? Or do you want to play at Millwall?
Sinselbank.
Or Birmingham City? With the greatest respect to them. Yeah. Have a bit of pride. You don't want to play in the Championship. This is a Premiership side. Top half. What are you doing? Go out and give it your all and leave nothing on the pitch.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's not
I think that's first and foremost.
Yeah, that's not all about tactics now. It's that. It's wanting it more than the other team and knowing that you're in a desperate state to say, right, we're going to do everything we can to get some sort of a result today. The team, if you're playing teams around the mid-table and not really playing for a lot, I know, look, not everyone's going to try and get as much, especially for the club's point of view, prize money, but that's when you need it to want it more than the other team. Simple as that.
I mean, they've had a terrible season. I mean, Paris Saint-Germain have beaten more Premier League teams this season than Spurs have.
That's a good stat.
That's how bad it is. That is
Paris or some side.
Yeah, no, of course.
But no, they've underachieved big style, haven't they? There's no doubt about it. Really. It's sad. I talk to a lot of ex-players. I talk to a lot of fans who've got boxes, who spend a lot of money. People who go to all over Europe watching Tottenham, and they're just so disillusioned now, Shebahn, Ray.
I just can't work out.
I'm not doing it anymore.
I can't work out the home form because they've got everything going for them. The stadium's magnificent, isn't it? They've got real good support, which the supporters are really stuck behind them, which is good.
Is it the players, Ray? Are they just not got the bottle, the character?
Well,
you got to question the bottle. You're absolutely right.
You've got to play for yourself sometimes. As much as you might not like the manager, but you go out and having a bit of pride about your own performance. And I don't think they really bothered, are they? I
think the leadership in the boardroom. I'm only going what I'm told. is dreadful at the moment. It's dreadful. You know, and they're all scratching heads. What do we do? What do we do next? It's not good.
I think they had to make that change, though. I think they made the right decision. Whether they should have given him a 5-year contract is another argument, but they had to get rid of Tudor because the players, you could tell, wasn't having him.
No.
And once you lose that dressing room early, I know he come out and players are slightly different from probably his era when he was being a manager in Europe. As soon as you lose that dressing room, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So he had to change it. They had to change it. Whether De Zerbi's going to be the man that changes it, we'll have to wait and see.
Shebahn, just a quick one. I don't know if you're up to Glasgow soon in the near future, but the split now, the last 5 fixtures. What do you make of it? A lot of arguments.
Come on, Rangers.
What about Sally McCoist? Given it that we're ruling the roost up there.
It's not just Sally. I've got loads of people associated. One, was very high up at the club. They are livid. They are absolutely livid. They're saying it's a con. It's a, it's
what, the Celtic at the last home game of the season.
Yeah. And the way the fixtures are, you got to feel for Hearts a wee bit. They've got hard 5 games, haven't they?
Yeah, but I mean, they've been unbelievable this season. They've been so good. The job that Tony Bloom's done, the players have done, McInnes has done. From their 10-year vision for this title race that we've seen. Rangers, Danny Rose doing well, but...
And by the way...
Is he favourites now, Rangers?
They are favourites.
Yeah.
Rangers are favourites now.
But if Hearts were to win it, Tony Bloom is the type who might say, you ain't seen nothing yet. He might get the chequebook out and say, right, this is the start of, like Aberdeen done to Celtic Rangers. We're up there now, not as a one-off. We're up there. We're one of the favourites every year now.
Yeah, imagine Celtic winning last day of the season against Hearts, who've been leading.
It could easily happen. But the way Celtic are playing, you know what I mean? And it's weird. No one wants to win it, it seems.
Crazy times. Enjoying it, though. I still think we'll win.
Do you? Okay, right. 2 minutes to 8 o'clock. Shebahn, thank you very much.
Shebahn.
We have coming up Stuart Pearce, a governor, and we have the real governor. Well, you know what I mean. Ray Winston, actor and big West Ham fan, coming up. And Adam Smith, voice of boxing. Big boxing bouts coming up, of course, the return of Tyson.